Wait, there we go. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Now, listen, I'm practically ready to go. It's not like I haven't even fixed the thing that I need to fix for the game. It's like I haven't done that at all. Let's see. Now, here's the thing about my... No, don't go up my nose. Here's the thing about my computer. Okay. There we go, perfect. Alright. It has a problem. Okay. Every time I try to log into the Minecraft launcher to launch it, I need to relaunch it multiple times, or else it won't work. And I can't, because of the way they set it up, I can't just hit X and then it closes out of the thing. Because for some reason when it does it, it's bugged. Something on my computer is bugged. So what I have to do is I have to kill it. I have to kill it. Through the console, not task manager, that's how I used to kill it. Anyway. 4. Kill that one. Because we're on Arch Linux now. We have a variety of problems. Most games work fine if they're on Steam and if I just have to check ProtonDB. And if not, I'll put the Proton layer on it. It'll work fine, trust me. And then the Minecraft people Mojang. Minecraft people, Dr. Mojang and them, they all have this thing, right? Where, what is it? Words, Jesus, brain. Okay. Oh, what? What are you doing? What? What do you mean? Oh, that's what you mean. Go away. Be gone. Okay. We gotta do that. Anyway, but so they have like a launcher for Linux, right? But if it's Arch, it has to be special or whatever. I tried to reinstall it, it didn't change anything. Anyway, let's set up that music right now, huh? Actually, let's turn that music down. Shoosh, 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 shoosh. There we go. Nice 40%. Nice 40%. Alright. Let's give that a stop. Switch to our Minecraft playlists that we'll be playing continuously. Nice. And then what we're gonna do is hide these two because these two are annoying. Go to here. And then we're starting the game. Hooray. Alright. That's where the thumbnail is. You know, that would be a funny thing if I just end every episode on where the thumbnail is. But we have no time to waste. We have no time to waste. You're on the outside, but it's fine. We need to make that tree farm. We need to get going on it. We need to get it done. We need to get it gone. Alright, do I have the dirt? No, as a matter of fact, I don't. Egg. Okay. We're gonna have it, let's see. We'll just get going. Oh, wait, right, I have to put up the other thing. It makes it noticeable. There you go. Makes our progress noticeable. Alright. Back to King. That's good stuff, good stuff. Anyhoozle. Ah, man. Now, we need to put in a lot of dirt in this area. So we're gonna need a lot of shovel, but that's the good thing, is that I have plenty of shovel. I forgot. I vaguely remember I wanted to do something. And then I said, no, I don't need to write that down. I'll just remember the next time I play the game. Lo and behold, we're here now. And I don't know what it is I forgot to do. I don't know what to do about that. That's just a problem for me. Eat the steak, you loser. But anyway, we have successfully saved every villager. My gosh, the moment I just realized how long this version of the game's gonna take, because you have next to none of the conveniences the newer versions have. Zombies don't drop iron, so you can't make even a remotely version of an iron farm. There's no iron golem, so you can't even make an iron farm. There's no villager trading, so you can't do that. Oh my gosh, there's no dispensers, no hoppers, none of that stuff, none of that junk. Ah, man. Again, once I get through this first version, we're gonna be baking. We're gonna be cooking. We're gonna be great. We're gonna be all of the above. We're gonna be X, Y, Z, and also A again. Anyway. You know, it's the first time I've actually had, like, this is a very unique base. I would hate to lose it. I say as I lose it. But, oh, right. This isn't the thing that I had to say, but this is something I can say. Or wanted to. Anyway, point is, we're going to wait to make a monster spawner until we have some variant of feather falling. Because upon reviewing my footage from a long time ago, I seem to have lost all 3 of my actual deaths to falling. For lack of a better term, for lack of a better word, for lack of a better phrase, I fell to my death multiple times. Because I kept trying to make the first time monster spawner, second time monster spawner, third time, oh, you bet it was the monster spawner. I just can't help myself. I guess that's the way we die. I should make a death chart. Later stuff. I'll remember that, surely. Because I don't have anything right next to me to write it down with. I should always have, like, my notebook on hand for that stuff. I have a really bad habit with my notebooks where I make them messy as, like, there's no tomorrow. Right? My notebooks, their scribbles are like that of a madman. All right? Because it's just, when I run out of space for my notebooks, I start to reuse my older spaces wherever there's stuff I don't think is important. But what happens is just like this increasingly like compact scroll of notes from different days, from different things, for different whatevers. And I only know, it's basically extended short-term memory. Where if it was in the last week, I can probably decipher what it is. Looking back at it maybe a few months later, I'm lost. I have no idea what I meant when I wrote the words Bilbo, but also tall. I have no idea what I meant. That's not a real example. I was just making something up on the fly, but my goodness. Or sometimes I do this weird thing where I just write letters. Like, I have this like task on like the whatever it's called, the task thing on my phone, and it's just like, or to-do list, whatever. Point is, and it's just like letters like A, T, and O. I don't know. It's under like research, so apparently I'm supposed to research A, T, and O at some point. There's no due date on it, so I guess it wasn't important. Well, I don't know what it is about. That's the thing about me. I mean, I think I literally did this like once on stream where I leave stuff for me, and I'm like, I could make this easier for myself. But this is future me's problem. I'm just gonna do it like this, and I'll be surprised when I come across it later. And surprise, surprise, I'm surprised. Who'd have funked it? But yeah. Oh, well. We gotta get started to place dirt then. Do. Hello? I have no idea why you're making fun of me. Can you believe that? Alright. The guy over there is making fun of me. How dare you? Do you know who I am? I love Cave Johnson edits. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with lemons. He talks, he's voiced by J.K. Simmons, so he talks in a much more, what is it, a J.K. Simmons voice, right? But he has like a voice crack in the middle of it. And now I forever associate this with a voice crack, or the thing with a voice crack. Oh, an idea just popped into my head. So usually when I make the thumbnail for these things, I have no foresight, so I go into the world, I make the thumbnail, and then, or like after the stream and whatnot, I go about my life, I go about my week with the other like streams and whatnot. And then I make the, what is it? I make I make the thumbnail later on for Minecraft. But it would be a very nice like connective tissue or something if I just ended the game like staring at the thumbnail, or what would be next week's thumbnail. That'd be actually very interesting. I could do that. I literally just use the screenshot function, so I could really do that. I could make it happen. It's in my power, it's in my will, it's in my duty even. What the? Why did I do this? Why did I do that? Anyway. Okay, well. Let's see. Do we want to go one higher? Before I waste shovel, do we want to do that? I kind of want to do that. 2 lower might give us more space, but 1 higher seems to be more in line with the stuff. So we'll go one notch higher. Alright. Yum 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 yum. Any hoozle. Hello. If you're trying to enter the city, you cannot enter the city. You're ruining your own crops. I'm disappointed in you. Maybe I'll get to properly lighting this town so mobs don't spawn inside of the town, but maybe not, you know. Then again, maybe not. That's an option. It's an option for our life. Okay, but the game plan right now is a few things. 1, we want to dig to, we want to get diamonds, and we want to get digging, and we want to get that hole finished. Alright? So we want diamonds, we want iron, we want a reliable source and a reliable place to get this stuff, but we want to make it look fancy. Okay? So, what I want to do is make our tree farm so we can make our warehouse, right? So then we can store all the stuff. But we're not going to wait for the warehouse to be done now. We're going to do that later because it's going to require a lot of trees and wood. I mean, I guess I could start chopping down all these trees out here. But I feel like having the warehouse, not the warehouse, the tree farm, would greatly improve production right off the bat, because I don't have to keep going so far, and I can just plant spruce, oak, and yada yada. Birch, right? I think birch is so ugly. I mean, it makes sense because they're basing it off of the real life birch tree, but you can't deny that it's a bit ugly. They're ugly. Can't deny that. Alright. Why do I have flowers? I guess I have flowers because of all the flowers around here. Yeah. Flower. Usual. Also. Now, well, I mean, I guess because we're in. What is it? Because we are in. Right next to a forest, it doesn't make too bad of sense to put all 3 trees here. Or I guess, what's that? Not taiga. Is it taiga? Is it taiga? Is it taiga? Is it? I left that unmarked on my thing. Move. Scooch. Scooch. Thank you. I was gonna say, oh, that's not a scooch. If you don't scooch, you're about to learn how to scooch. And I was gonna pull out a sword. It would have been very cool. Very epic, you know. Super epic, but I guess we just don't need that, so it didn't happen. Oh, shoot. Anyhoozle. So yeah, what I think we need, I don't know what I think we need. I'm just gonna keep digging, I guess. We're gonna make the trees, the tree farm here. We're gonna come back to it sporadically to make sure we're digging through we're getting enough resources. I don't think we need birch ever, but, well, I'll make birch. Am I out? Okay. I'm about to run out of iron, too. That's a problem. I really need to start digging down that, what is it? Start mining down that hole. But I kind of lied in the thumbnail. If you believe it or not, live stream thumbnails lie. But, yeah. Okay. Wow, is that one full shovel that gave me all this? Not really impressive. Okay, let me just make life easier for me later. Later, Gator. Yeah, can villagers open doors in this version of the game? I don't think so. I don't think they can. So I guess that means that most of the doors, because I'm planning on redesigning the village, right? So I think that I also have to make most of the doors in the village, well, I guess, no doors, really. You're ruining the crops. Do you understand? People are starving because of you. Because of you. Anyway. But I'm thinking of redesigning the village to be a bit more, I guess, I don't know, bit less procedurally generated, have a bit more flavor. Oh right, they had a hole that they were drilling out, so I fixed that problem. I guess. Are you serious right now? Well, I'm gonna take the wheat, cause that one was me. Sorry, that was me. But I'm gonna work to redesign the village so it's much more workable for villagers too. But you know how it is. You know the know. Why was it just like faster? I'm not crazy, right? It's just started getting faster. Am I crazy? For a second, like maybe 20 seconds ago or whatever, I was just digging unusually faster. Not right now, of course, but strange. I fear Hero Brain has started to try to take over my game. Yes. No. I haven't seen a good Hero Brain reference in a good long while. That was the stuff back in the day, and now it's all just boring and bland. Oh, it's backrooms now. It's all about the backrooms, liminal spaces. Oh, Siren Head. I was gonna say Siren Head, but Siren Head's. I haven't heard a peep about Siren Head in a long time. Well, maybe not a long time. 5 years, 2 years, 3 years? Time is time, in a long time. Feels like a long time anyway. Yeah, they don't make creepypastas like they used to. Because I don't think they make creepypastas, period, actually. I think that site's kind of fallen off. It's washed up now. I remember, like, when it was, like, Jeff the Kid or whatever, and those, like, really bad edits of just, like, somebody, like, speaking into a microphone of, like, this one image of a person talking about all of their horrible crimes and all that. Was it Jeff the Killer or Jeff the Kid? I think it was Jeff the Kid, Jane the Killer, or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know, it's gone forever now. We'll never see them again. Unless we see them again. But like I haven't seen like and this might just be because I'm super detached from it all, but I haven't seen like an internet, like a spooky story, or like, I guess an internet, what was a creepypasta, I haven't seen anything fill the space of a creepypasta in a long time, basically. So, yeah. Because by and large, when that stuff pops out, most people are aware of it. But then again, I'm pretty detached from a lot of social media stuff, so maybe there is another, like, Ben Drowned, Jeff the Killer, or whatever, Hero Brian, going around, and it's just not really there yet, you know? Or I'm just not paying attention enough, or I don't know. But maybe there is. Who knows? Who knows these days? Oh, Gravity Falls. An Old Man McGucket. I remember, like, I listened to a DVD commentary of the show. And they were talking about, like, when they introduced Old Man McGucket, they wanted to, call him Old Man MacGuffin as kind of like the person who would, like, introduce the plot of the story, you know? Like every episode, and the idea that the main character is going to hunt after. But that was copyrighted by some other show. I forget who it was. Was it The Simpsons? No, it was another cartoon. I don't know who it was, but I guess they had a character, and Disney was worried about the copyrights or whatever, and like, boring. I mean, again, McGucket seems pretty alright. It serves the purpose, alright? And I don't know if, like, maybe if they had him named MacGuffin, they would have been able to have the same, like, plot resolution for him, but maybe not. You know, the world that might have been. People love the world that might have been, and love going over how, like, everything's so horrible because it's not the world that might have been. You know, that's the thing I love about retrospective video essays or whatnot, that they look at like the controversy of the thing and they're like, we want this, or if only somebody could see what might have been, and the series wasn't consumed by the greed and ego of one individual. Sorry, I'm making a mockery of people. They put in a lot of effort, but it can sometimes feel like that. Because everything always has to be the most, like, the most interesting, the most deep dive, the most yada yada, or else people aren't gonna watch it. And I mean, like, the thing about that is, so then people tend to either gloss over details or over exaggerate things, and for the sake of what I guess to add in artificial stakes to a video, but it I don't know, it leaves, to me anyway, after all, everybody knows I am the critique, but it leaves like a bit of a false taste, you know, to it. Because I mean, there's only so many, the greatest game of this, the greatest masterpiece, or is a secret masterpiece, or yada yada, and it just gets tiresome after a while, you know? Yeah, you know if you know, and therefore you know. But, maybe I'll, oh man, I could and I should seriously go out and start looking for more music to add. Oh boy, I also have taken a few of some of the music that I was using out of rotation, just because it's what is it? They required me to like subscribe to their channel, not subscribe to their channels, link my channel to a outside service so that I could like be effectively following them on multiple platforms. And again, I'm not saying that the artists shouldn't be like recognized for their efforts or whatnot. That just feels a bit, I don't know, bit like low rent botting, I guess. That makes any sense? I don't know. I'm willing to give, I want to give people credit. I want to like do all the stuff, which is why we have the credits at the end, why I make sure that the radio right there has like the music isn't just not like showing up the names or whatever. It was a hassle getting that like rotating thing all working and whatnot. So like if they have an extremely long name or whatever. And I want to do it right and like make sure I'm giving like the music and whatnot the proper credit they deserve. But when it comes to like you're asking me to give you a bit of control for my social media stuff, so that in turn you can add in like subscription stuff for this stuff, and I can't even find the artist anywhere else that they even exist. I'm a bit skeptical. I'm a bit skeptical. So I've taken a few of them out of rotation. What is it? On its, talking about it now, it seems a bit like, is it egotistical? I don't know. It seems a bit paranoid, I guess, but, it's how I feel. How I feel is how I feel. And you can't make me feel any other way. Yeah, but like asking for approval to like, or not approval, but like asking for me to link my account so you can make sure that I'm properly subscribed or whatever to the person so I can get the music. It feels a bit off. Feels a bit off, you know? So it ain't here no more. Her skibber. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Alright, well, we have the space. Let's just start putting down the blocks, and then we'll get to it. We're trying to do the same as last time. Jesus. Hiccup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do it like that. One moment, please. I gotta fix it. Wait, why didn't I replace it with the seats? It's fine. Hey, I'm getting more dirt. I can fill in more spaces. Goody. Goody goody gumdrops. What's that from? That's not from nothing. I know that for sure. It's gotta be from something. I ain't the person who can come up with something like that. So what's that from? What's it from? It's gotta be from something. What's goody goody gumdrops from? I have no idea. Bloop, 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 bloop. Now this one should be a good distance between all of them. A healthy distance. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Perfection. Wow. What's this noise? Deep relaxation. Well, I'm glad I sped it up. Now, Game Dev Tycoon is not at all what I was expecting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I thought it would be, what is it? The art style's a lot different from what I think I thought it was, like, when I remembered when it first came out. But it's, I wasn't expecting it to do, like, level thing, right? Where, like, each office space apparently is a level, and then it'll reset you back to progress. That's very generous of them. Very interesting way to do it. Yeah, no, that's it. Just a very interesting way to do it. But I imagined that they would, how big do I want this? Oh, right, but, what is it? But the game also is, it's what I was thinking about it, and it's a very optimistic version of, I guess, how games, of how games are made, in my opinion, because, at least from the way I'm playing it right now, and again, my first play, but it feels more like it's geared towards, you want to make a quality product, instead of, and it doesn't support so much churning out as fast as you can. Maybe that's a thing I can do. Just keep churning out games. Can I? Maybe I could do that. Would that work? Huh. I wonder if you could do, like, play a game like that, like Heartless Cheapskate or something. Where, like, you just keep churning out as many games as you can, as quick as you can, as cheap as you can. Don't fix any bugs. And see what happens. Okay. Away we go to Napland, to bedtime, to the sleepy time junction box. Yes. Yes, chicken. Yes. I'm just gonna empty all of this real quick. I don't want to replant them because I know the villagers are going to just step on them, and I haven't placed fences in yet, so yeah, yuppers peppers, yeah. I was so happy when I discovered you could do it 4x4, and then when I also discovered it, you could do it again in this version. I was so happy. It was such a joy. Okay. Oh, great, I got both of them. Cool. I didn't know if I did that yet. Maybe that was the thing I was trying to remember earlier. Who knows? Okay, let's see. This is 3x4. So maybe we just make a 4x4 for each type of wood to start off with. It's not like I have any magical capability here, so... Yeah. Yes, alright, well, we're out of that. And I sure ain't gonna just be using my hands, so... What do we do about that? Well, we're gonna fix it, that's what we're gonna do about that. We're gonna get our hands messy and dirty and... That's a weird way to phrase it. We're gonna make stone. We're gonna make a stone shovel. La diddly dum diddly dum diddly dee. Alright, yummy in my house. Oh wait, we can make iron shovel still. Nice. This is wonderful. I don't have to worry about anything ever. No, chicken. Your home's in the village, where it's safe. None shall leave the village where it's safe. For in the village... You didn't make that spider sound, I know it. There's a spider underneath us here. Silly Billy. Got stuck under the world. You can't do that. You're gonna get stuck under the world, and then who's gonna help you? Silly spider. Huh. I vaguely remember. There's like Jerry the Slime. There's like a Captain Sparkles thing. I know that he retired. He's among the... What is it? The YouTubers that retired, so... Hey, good for him. I heard Jeremy did a softer time. Madman. The Mad Lad. But I think he returned, probably, maybe, possibly. I don't pay attention to big tuba trends. Let's start making some trees, everybody. Let's start growing some trees. Because we're not out of wood, so we can just keep going on the path, the plan. Do I have? Yes, I have one of each. Nice. Well, we'll just stick to oak for now. Make our lives easier. Then I gotta plan out where the warehouse has gotta go. Be cool as. So we're just saying we're gonna make a warehouse and leaving it at that. Leaving it at that seems to be a recipe for mistakes. Okay. Is this 5? Yeah, that's 5. Alright, and then I think because we just want to keep like different farms for each type of tree, we're going to separate them by one line of breaking the pattern-ish, if that makes any sense. But boop, 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 boop. Yeah. You know, if I really just pay attention to that stuff over there, life would be so much easier for me. Wind chimes. I don't have any arrows. Why do I have a bow? Oh, well, I mean, I know I crafted the bow, but I don't have any arrows, so why did I? Excuse me. Very strange, I know, but why did I craft that bow? Plop, plop, plop. Plop, 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 plop. Plop, 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 plop. Plop, plop, plop. Alright. We've dug a number of holes today, but it hasn't been the hole. Almost as if I'm hiding something. Almost as if I'm plotting something in the... I'm sorry, I just remembered, what is it? There was someone who, like, did made, like, a silly video or whatever, and, I saw it and it popped up and I was like, huh. And then like I remember hearing them in like videos later, I forget who it was. What videos later, like, yeah, no, people thought I was making an ARG for some reason. I don't know what was up with that, but like I saw them in the comments going, yeah, no, it's definitely an ARG because you can see like through the yada yada. Somebody else used a similar method and it's just like, I don't know. Was it Markiplier? Was it? I don't know. The movie guy, that movie's, listen. He worked hard on the movie. It ain't coming out ever. It's at the bottom of the ocean with Wade's car. That's where it is. No shot. No shot, it's a real movie. Just saying. Oh, right, because that's coming out, right? Apparently. Allegedly it's coming out. Allegedly. But that's just gonna be so funny if, like, opening day, it's, what is it? Everybody's there to watch the fancy horror movie from famous YouTuber, what's his face, and, Mark Fishbuck, there we go, and, it's just like it's just him playing the game originally. That'd be so funny. Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier, and today we're going to be playing this game, Iron Lung. Now this game is made by, it's just like edited in, by the person who made it, and directed by me. Or, I don't know. That would be just, listen, people would be mad, but I'd find it funny. I'd find it funny. Yeah. years of build-up to nothing. It would be hilarious. Well, we're out of wood, so we're gonna have to get some more. Choppity choppity. Oh. Tragic. Well, I keep running back and forth, so I have to do this eventually, so I might as well just make my thing now. There we go. Here. I have sticks on hand, don't I? Yeah, I got sticks on hand. I don't have any feathers. I could have made things, but I didn't, so... Fool on me. What am I looking for? Axe. Thank you. I'll leave that there. Oh my goodness. A very tall tree, almost like it's making fun of me. I'll have you know, I'm averagely height. I will not be made fun of by the likes of you. Well, hold on. Steve's 2 meters. Canonically, Steve's is like... Steve's? Yes, Steve's. Is about 2 meters. And that's a little over 6 feet. So Steve is tall. Oh, no, not one of these trees. That's not what I wanted. Alright, we gotta get going, because we're about to get the summonings of the googly mooglies. The great googly moogly. Alright. Bed. Sleep. Thank you. Alright. Oh, right, there's another thing that's on the list. Is achieving the maximum experience level in the game, which, listen, in newer versions of the game, could probably take you maybe, worst estimate, a month in hardcore, right? In this version, that would take years. I'm not doing that. I can set my own standards. And my own standards involve not that. Surprise, surprise. I don't know why I moved those eggs. Well, I have. Anywho. Anyway. Wah, 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 wah. Let's see. Oh, but pray, I'm excited to start. I'm excited for this next session. Thank you. Of Prey. It should be a blast. It should be fun. All right. So if you don't understand, it's gonna be F-U-N, fun. So anybody who doubts whether or not it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be fun with an F-U-N. Fun. You hear that? It's gonna be fun. Because I'm proud of myself because I physicsed the game out, or not physicsed the game out. I did parkour and I have that stun knee, which makes things so much easier if people are trying to kill me. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. I don't understand what the point of the neuromod division is. I guess it's kind of in line with the stuff, but it feels like most of the upgrades there, you can't even like do most of them until later on into the game, which might be intentional, because maybe they like reroute you back to it. But it is kind of a, I don't know. It feels a bit like a missed opportunity to reward the player for the neuromods they got. But whatever. Not my game. heard that Bioshock had an ARG of its own when they were coming out with Bioshock 2. So yeah. I wonder how that turned out. I wonder how it unfolded. I wonder what the response was. I wonder if people liked it. I wonder all of these things. Dang it. Do you ever wonder? Do you ever imaginize what the future might hold? I found, like, it popped up into my recommended earlier this week. Jonathan, what's his name? Frakes, interrogates you. Oh, Jonathan, you just say the silliest things. What happened here? But then what of the bullet in his phone? If Hal was hallucinating, who ate Hank's food? Do you believe this story? I don't know. It's fine. It's funny because it's just the questions he asks, and like it's there's something special about the way he asks the questions, you know. For some reason, I like did some digging, and apparently, they're like the first few seasons had a host with a whole different guy, but the different guy didn't want to do it. So one of the producers of the show, I think Jonathan Frakes was one of the producers of the show, and they're like, "I'll take up the mantle," and it turns out they did, and now we have Jonathan Frakes. Jonathan Frakes interrogates you. The rest is history, as they say. So they say. Who says that? I don't know. Rose. Wait, didn't I gotta pop when you pick stuff up? I guess you don't. Oh, you do, but it's a lot quieter in this version. Huh. Well, you learn something new every day, and today I learned that that's what it is. You! Get out of here. We're in construction. If you don't get out of here, we're about to enable what was originally going to happen to that one sugar bee. But I guess they got to live another day for some... Why am I, what's his face? Oh. You just did that on purpose, didn't you? Oh, yeah? Alright. Well then, we've dug quite the hole, haven't we? Alright then. Do you believe this story? But then what if the nanny had a... What if the nanny had a limp on her stumped leg? I don't know. I don't improvise well. Let me see if I can improvise like a series of questions from him. Can a pizza really reveal the truth of this mystery? Do you know what happened on the night of the 9th? If Timothy was missing, then who called Hal? If Jordan hadn't opened up that door that night, would anybody have noticed what was missing the next day? It is what it is, and what it is we're running out of time. Sorry, I just thought of... My goodness. So, H.H. Gregg is having a Summer sale. It's funny stuff. Where the temperatures are never hotter than our pronouncings. Wow. I'm so glad Let Me Know has music. Every now and then, most of the songs are of... Oh. Well, I'll place these down and I'll be right back. I remember in Better Call Saul that episode where he, what is it, where Nacho tries to ask him if he's in on robbing a family of their however many millions of stolen dollars, and then he double scams them. Oh wait, yeah, whatever. And then he double quadruple backstab scams them. To get them to reveal the money and take the deal with the friend of his guy with the DA's office. Or what about that time where I don't know about that time. I wasn't there. Oh right, but like, what I just thought it was that, like, he's talking about, or like, what is it? He's telling Kim why, what is it? Telling Kim about how he knew that, why he warned the Kettlemans and they went on the run after that, and he knew because he deduced it after Nacho told him about it. It was just like, oh, you're trying to look cool in front of a person. You're trying to impress her. Now is not the time, but I guess he thought it was. So, and that's why they lived happily ever after. Solved the case. Got his client off the charges for a crime he almost committed but didn't commit. I mean, the show's been out, so you... Spoilers! Ugh, hate them. Well, watch the show. You know, I'm not going to talk any more about the show. Watch the show. If you don't watch the show, what are you doing with your life? I don't know. My first ever anime was Sword Art Online. What a crappy anime. Listen, I understand it's got a big following. Halloween. They even made a video game of it, right? The more you think about it, the less it makes, not the less it makes sense. Because there is a logic in the world. But the more it seems like, what is his name? Kaito? Kirito? Whatever. It's an amalgam name that's weird for whatever. Point is, always wins. And if you don't win, that's because he chose not to win. And for some reason, everybody cares so much about, I mean, I guess the first one, suspension of disbelief as to why they couldn't just remove the helmets or unplug the batteries or yada yada, you know, knowing electronics and all that. So suspension of disbelief, right? They're all being held prisoner. However, that show just, every single obstacle, it wins because the guy is just, what is it, his willpower is just that cool. And it's like, after what, like 4 or 5 seasons of that, it just gets to a point of, ugh. Also, for some reason, for like long-running shows, or yeah, any show really, there's one of those episodes that's just like an obligatory, like, detective episode, right? Right? Where something happens and listen, detective stories are fun. I shouldn't be one to complain, but am I crazy? Is that a trope on TV tropes? The detective episode? Where the police are so inept that for some reason they have to, like, bring in one of the main characters. Gosh. What? What? I made the mistake early on and corrected it later on the different other thing. Yes, I see. Yes. Anyway. Oh yeah, and then that second season. The resolution of it. Should I spoil it? I don't really want to be known for explaining it, but like it's gross. Yeah. The implications are concerning. And I don't even know if it's, listen, I understand it, like there's different culture stuff going on, so it might just be a cultural barrier thing, but I don't think so. And it doesn't really dwell on it. It just kind of moves on after the stuff, and I'm glad that they did, because it was just, why? I don't know. Let me see if I'm remembering this right. I'm gonna go to TV tropes real quick and see if I remember. Yeah, let me see. No, not video game characters. Yeah. Hold on. No, 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 no. Where's this? Where's this? Where's this? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Anyway. Sometimes it be like that. Again, I'm not Captain Anime, but yeah. Disturbing. Anyway, so if you do watch an anime, don't watch that. I understand that it's literally one of the most popular animes, and that like that's the thing that literally everybody says that they've watched. But if you do want an anime, I've only watched like a very sparse number of animes, so whatever. But an enjoyable one is Death Note. Yeah, alright. What'd I do wrong? What'd I do? What'd I do? Oh, I put the torch on. Good. Good. Lucky me. But no, it's pretty cool. It feels pretty tense. And to my knowledge, they've only attempted to and failed to make live adaptation versions of the show. They haven't slapped on more seasons to it. For no reason other than they want the money. So, heck yeah. There were more mangas, if I remember right. But what is it? From what I understand, they didn't so much remove the story as it was just like kind of a side story taking place in the same world. So, yeah, I would love to go for that stuff. No, not go for that stuff, but to get into that stuff, basically. Is it weird that for some reason I want to read a manga? Because I've never done that. Nor have I read a comic book in my life. And I want to do that kind of right now. As of right now, I really want, as of right now, that's my life's goal now. But, you know, I'm at a point where I have the time to explore stuff, and I'm in, what is it, while I'm at the time of trying to get variety game, like a different variety of a video game, I'm also interested in playing a variety of stuff. Or not playing a variety. Watching, like, reading a different variety of entertainment, you know? Alright, I swear, once we finish this next, like lean of it, we're gonna get to digging the hole again. I promise. I was only somewhat lying in the thumbnail. It's fine. Only somewhat lying in the title. It's fine. I'm innocent of all charges. Officer, please. I meant to follow through on my, what is it? I meant to follow through on my video's thumbnail title promises, but it's just content. You have to understand. It's a lie. It's a farce. Whatever. Sleep time. Now, if I was really on trends of annoyance or whatever, or annoyance, I don't know, trends that are overdone. I would have installed like a day tracker to track how many days have elapsed. But fortunately and or unfortunately, I haven't. Any hoozle. How are y'all doing over there? You having fun? Doing good? That's good. That's great. Pickaxe. Gosh. Okay, so I had my capstone project, right? And I had a buddy of mine and I were working on it because we worked in a group before and it went great. And this one also went great. I'm very glad that that we were both able to coordinate an effective project as we did. It didn't fully work at the end, but it worked enough for us to get a good grade, which is all that matters. Anyway, but what is it? So this was around the time when the Minecraft movie came out, and like this horrible song of like I've blurred it out of my memory, but like it's so annoying that it was funny to like, cause what is it? To my friend and another friend of his who was also in the lab. So like then everybody's usually cramming in to get the project done the night before, like the night before the project's done, and we're no different. So we're in we're in the workshop working on our project, and like my friend and his other friend, out of pure spite, I guess, for the movie or whatever, because whatever. Anyway, point is, they're just playing that song, that's a 30-minute clip of that song on loop all night. And listen, I was going insane. I think there was a point when I kind of snapped. And I mean, like, I didn't like yell or anything, but I said like, hey, listen, I'm going insane. Oh, I already have torches. I'm going insane. Can we turn this off? And yeah, so they turned it off. But it was just maddening. It was like as a way to keep everybody up, because it was just maddening. Just like, ooh, chicken duck. Oh, not chicken duck, eh? Something about cooking chicken. I don't know. Which is ironic because I'm playing Minecraft right now, complaining about the movie of Minecraft, but I think in a roundabout way, or not even a roundabout, there's a reason why this is, and again, I don't imagine it was the worst movie in the world. From like when I talked to my friend, because I haven't seen it, but I asked him and I said like, okay, I'm going to make a prediction about it, and you tell me if this is what it is. And he's like, okay. I was like, purely okay, but forgettable. And my friend said, yeah, that's about it. Because that's the way usually like movie adaptations go, or like, oh, okay, I had not in trouble this whole time. But that's usually the way that adaptations of movies go and whatnot, is that they're predictably mediocre. I mean, unless you're like one of the big ones, like the Harry Potter or the Percy Jackson's first 3 movies were pretty popular. And then there was the Maze Runner, but like again, most adaptations are just, well, not even most adaptations. Like a lot of movies are just cash grabs. Also, apparently, the FNAF movies are just bad. It's not even like bad as in like they're over the top or hammy, just like bad as in bland, disconnected, overall just pure eh. Hmm. Hmm. What? It did it again. I'm not crazy. It did that. It did it where it just suddenly broke a block. Far too quick to be. Is there like a? I don't think there is. And none of my research did I find evidence of this. But is there like a hidden mechanic in this game where you can like critically dig something? Like, you know, critical hit but a critical dig or something like that. Is that in the game? Have you ever wanted to drain the ocean? There's really no reason for me to go to this whole expense to what is it to for just birch now, because that's all I have. I'm not going to use birch that often. But I'd feel like I didn't do a complete enough job if I just left it off at that. So here we are. Okay. Do I have the crafting table on me? Oh no, I left it down. Alright, there you are. Burp. Oh wait, no. It's whatever. I'm gonna need another shovel. Who am I kidding? Okay. Huh. Oh man, again, Minecraft is like, it's been here for a while. There's gotta be a day it's gonna die properly. There's gotta be the day where they come out with Minecraft 2 that's never gonna be anywhere near as like popular. It might just be like Call of Duty, right? Where it's just a titan of the industry in that they can just keep churning it out and it'll just always be okay. Have they come out with another Call of Duty yet? Is this the intermission period? Because like they try to churn out one every 2 years, I know. So this next one's gonna be like, this last one was, I think, Treyarch. This next one's probably gonna be Raven. If I'm not wrong. If I'm not crazy. When did they make a World War One Call of Duty? They made a World War One Battlefield. When are they gonna make a World War One Call of Duty? Huh? Did they ever think about that? Have they ever thought about them apples, huh? Okay, let's just start digging, huh? Let's get digging. So let's get drilling. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. I suppose I have. Huh. Ain't that tragic? Alrighty. I can't just collect all of them. No, that would be too nice. Alright, let's see if we can't get one more. Jeez, my mouse, it does the scroll thing where it doesn't properly scroll. Maybe we should get into the habit of touching the like number row, because that might be a bit more consistent. because my mouse scroll, look at it go. I'm trying to do one way at a time, but it keeps skipping over some stuff, and it counts 2 as 1 and 1. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Anyway. Plop, plop, bloop, bloop, bloop. Alright. Halloween, 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 Halloween. That's what's coming up next. That's the next holiday, Halloween. Why 2 of yous? Should I just always have like a flint and steel nearby to like burn one of those trees down? That's a bit morbid, but it's an honest feeling. Three. Oh. I'll need you. Maybe not you though. Okay. 8. There we go. That's not gonna be nearly as fast as I'm gonna need it, but whatever. 7. Nope. 3. Thank you. 7. Thank you. Okay, 7. Okay, and then that's 8. Okay. We're learning as we go here, and then we're gonna have that one, and we're gonna dig, 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 dig. Dig out this area, and then put dirt down in its place. Does this story make sense to you? I promise once we finish this, we will get to the hole. That being said, there's a good chance, because we're already an hour and a half into the episode, or I guess the stream, that we're never going to be getting to the actual hole. So, anyway, don't worry about it. Listen. Come here. Look in the eyes. Don't worry about it. Okay. On that note, I think I gotta go out and stretch my legs. Cause that what you're supposed to do. Anyway. Boop 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 boop. I can't fall down hole. Okay, 9. Plank. Then I can't just put like a plank over it, cause then it's just gonna stay down. So, what to do then? Imagine like, because Minecraft is so far removed, right? Or this version of Minecraft is so far removed from the current versions that I get my account banned for having a pirated version of Minecraft or whatever. Just because the people who are in charge of that don't understand what Minecraft 1.0 looks like. Imagine! Take yourself back to a time. Oh, not take yourself back to a time. What am I talking about? I'm going crazy. Well, in any case, we're going to go onto a quick break while I stretch my legs because I need to, because there's nothing you can do to stop. Yes. Alright. Boop. Boop. I'll be right back. Let's have you play enjoy some music, so we'll do that one, and then we'll do this one. Yeah, cool. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace of Star Wars, was an underrated masterpiece. The composition. Nobody takes into account the composition. They should have went with Jar Jar being a Sith Lord. It would have helped the composition. I think my grandparents had that on VHS. And that was literally the only place I've seen those movies in order. Was at my grandparents on their VHS tapes. Was VHS a thing? Am I remembering that wrong? I don't think I'm remembering that wrong. Which is strange because VHS was a bit out of date when those movies came out. But I distinctly remember them having it on VHS. Maybe I'm misremembering things, but anyway, point is, I saw that movie, or those movies, on VHS. They're an underrated masterpiece, a masterclass in storytelling and environmental smellery and background sequel character establishmentarianism. I am Greasy K. Maybe not that name. And I'm here to tell you about how Jar Jar Binks is the most underrated character of all time in modern media. Oh, wait, hold on. In the modern cultural media zeitgeist of contemporary movies. You gotta get those $5 words in there. Why am I dumping on them? It's not like I'm any better. But it's just kind of fun to take cheap shots, I guess. I don't know. You know, a guilty pleasure I used to have, but I got out of the habit of it now, is listening to r/ readouts of it entitled entitled Parents, or r/ Pro Revenge, or r/ Malicious Compliance and all that stuff. I mean, like, it's fun, but there is a part of me that just it can sometimes feel off, because it can be like intentionally encouraging people to ruin somebody else's life over what may or may not be misunderstanding. And again, I'm no Mr. Content Review here. That much is fact. Boy, it does leave me a bit I could have just put this in my chest out. That's what I'm gonna do instead. I'm not gonna put chests down, then I'm gonna forget where they are. Agar. I'm getting a lot of egg. We're gonna be able to make so much cake. It's gonna be great. Okay. Plop, 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 plop. Plop. Ploppity ploppity. I do want to kind of challenge myself to give all the houses a proper decoration, you know, proper ornaments on the inside. Boop, boop, boop. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a problem? Rude? So rude, I can't count how many roods it was. On 5 hands, I can't count how many roods that was. Tragic, well, tragic. Have you ever heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Well, the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Well, there was an edit. I forget about everything I went over, but it was just basically Star Wars, but if Anakin had heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise. And he has like basically a PhD in the tale. It's just like, I'm sorry, what? Oh, Palpatine. For some reason, you're the designated villain of every version of Star Wars. I'm running low on steak. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll live. It's fine. I got weep, so we'll be good for a little while at least. Yeah. Okay. You know, I thought myself about getting into the water farming business. Go to a place on the desolate end of the universe. Set up a little shop of water supplies. That is something that I guess I'm not gonna go into like a full-fledged, 10-minute rant video about it, but I'm a bit disappointed that they just killed, like in the new trilogy, or is it a trilogy? Can they even qualify as a trilogy now with how many spin-offs they've got now? Anyway, but in the new set of movies, Star Wars movies anyway, it was really just disappointing how they never really explored what the New Republic looked like. They just blew them up right off the bat. And it was like, no. It could have been so interesting, But no. We just gotta make Star Wars 2. Electric Boogaloo. Apparently there's been multiple cuts of Star Wars, and nobody can find the original cut of the movie, and that makes me want to find the original cut of the movie, because George Lucas can't hide anything from the internet. He can't even hide the Star Wars Christmas special. So I want to see the original cut of that movie. I want to see all of its flaws. Yes. And why? Why has it been hidden from us? The deserving masses for all this time. What are they hiding over there in Star Wars Studios or George Lucas Films or whatever? Lucas Films, that's right. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. Ah, man. I do have Alien Isolation. I bought that. I'm excited to play it. But not until I finish Prey. Because Prey is going to be fun. It's going to be fun for everyone, you know? You know, for some reason, man, I have in the back of my brain a vague hankering to play Fallout 4 again, but I'm never gonna do that. Not for any reason like, oh, I just don't have the time. No reason other than my heart's been scalded when I pre-ordered 76, and I will never forgive Todd Howard specifically for that betrayal. Never. But also I wasted way too much of my life playing Fallout 4. Now, in videos that no longer are present, I did go on a mini, like, Fallout 4 rant. Maybe that's something that I make actually a video on, you know? I play Fallout 4 back and I make reviews. Maybe I also, on top of this stuff, like, on top of the normal stuff, like, when I finally finish a game, I churn out a review and publish it on, like, a second channel, because that would make a lot more sense. Oh my gosh, what if I just completely overhaul this? Shove all the videos on this channel onto another channel. And have that one named Zombie of Somebody, where I push my, like, more refined videos, and I do, like, I don't even know how to write. I probably shouldn't even do that, because I don't know how to write a game review. I'll tinker with the idea. I don't know how to write, basically, if you can't tell from the video on this channel. But it might be a better way to manage all this stuff, but we'll see. It's such a shame Steve Jobs died of ligma. Anybody? Anybody? No. That was funny while it lasted. But then, like everything on the internet, it doesn't last. I saw a video today about, what is it? Like, what was it called? It's not, is it original sin hacking? No, not hacking. But, like, basically, there is a very real possibility that a compiler, that because everything, like, every programming language has been built from, one compile, like, was basically built from each other. There's a non-zero chance that every programming language is compromised because of a compromised compiler inserting some sort of, like, Trojan code way back when, I guess they were first being made. And nobody notices it because each time it, like, the compilers compile, it inserts compiler code that adds itself to the new language, whatever. Anyway, very interesting video where I forget her name, but she demonstrates it in action, and I was like, oh dear. Well, that's just kind of one of those things where, like, well, if it's happened, well, I mean, it kind of did happen, apparently. Apparently, company you can't get a virus on an Apple. It did have that problem where, like, somebody made a bad compiler of, a bad compiler of Xcode. For the iOS Apple devices, started releasing compiled games onto the App Store that were compiled with that code. So if anybody tried to modify them, it would whatever. Anyway, point is, maybe I think I'm misremembering that part. But point is, scary stuff, cool stuff, interesting stuff. How do I do it? I'm going to invent a coding language now that allows me access to everybody's printer queue. Yes, I can see it now. Every time somebody prints out some report, or every time somebody prints out a spreadsheet list, yes, I'll be able to know. Because the code compiler for the code that people used to write, that gives me 100% full access. Yes, the perfect plan. And that's the thing, they won't even know it hit them because they'll never suspect it. Who would suspect somebody peeping in on your printer queue, of all things? No one. Cool. I've revealed my master plan. And now that my master plan's on here, that means I can copyright sue anybody who steals my master plan that I'm intending to use for my nefarious purposes, for their own nefarious purposes. I have the patent on my plan, okay? The printer queue method was coined and discovered. Yes, was coined and discovered here on Zombie of Somebody. It's mine and mine alone. Sleep. Nighty night. One of these days we'll get back to digging the hole. We're almost done with the tree farm. Almost done. And then we'll make some progress on the hole. Oh, I was one off. Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. It ain't the worst stuff in the world. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it and do it. Boop. Oh, boop, 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 boop. There we go. Oh. I didn't know. I thought they didn't pop out of the ground in this version. I can walk over them. I see. I didn't have to waste all my time jumping down a hole. They do pop out. What? No. No. Alright, well, we just gotta dig a little bit more this way, don't we? Shouldn't we? Shall we? Shan't we? I do appreciate that we're this close to, like, the water, so I can make, like, a pier. So in that case, what I'm thinking is we extend the town, and that might be a bit too far. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's like more of a company, or I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We're not even at the space where we have the resources to, like, do any big plans or whatnot. We're still doing this. We're kind of stumped everybody. Or, well, everybody. I say everybody. No one here. But we're kind of stuck. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, I gotta work on the Minecraft skin. I gotta make a texture pack for this game. I keep forgetting to do that. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Eh. I don't even know if you can have texture packs in this version. Or if they like, were supported yet, but... Hey, big lake. Cool. Interesting. Very interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. 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 I'm sorry. I'm thinking right now the episode from The Office, right? Where like they're all trying to give Kevin dating advice. I guess because Kevin found what is it? Oh, because Kevin's got a girlfriend or whatever. They're all trying to like what is it? Pam, Jim, and what is it? Pam, Jim, and Andy. Right. Andy. I'm trying to give Kevin like advice to on a whatever relationship advice. Pam and Jim are like giving I guess giving Kevin advice under the what is it? Under the purview of how their relationships went, right? Because Pam says that he should be a bit more, I guess, outgoing in the relationship because she was she was stuck in she was stuck in an engagement that wasn't I guess moving along. And so, what is it? Her as a character, it would make sense for Pam to, I guess, to advise that no, you like keep going, like keep the relationship going and alive and whatnot. But Jim, I guess, was who has had a crush on Pam for a long time, waited for a long while, and I guess is currently in the relationship at the time. Whatever. The show has been out. When the show come out, like 2009, whatever. It's been out for decades now. Deal with it. I'm spoiling it. Point is, like they're both under the or well, I guess it wouldn't be fair if I just told about I guess Pam's approach to it, whatever. But Jim is like saying, hey, no, take your time, get to know her, because his relationship with Pam, he took his time and what is it? Anyway, well, one of them from their experience of a previous relationship wants them to move on. One of them from their current success with the current relationship says that Kevin should bide his time. And then Andy, who's getting over relationship is just like trying to ruin Kevin's life. And it's funny. It's hilarious. Okay, Andy ruined Kevin's life is like a very big oversimplification and overexaggeration, but it's funny to word it that way instead of just saying he's giving him bad advice, okay? It's funny. It's funny because it's funny. It's humorous because it's fun. And it's funny because it's fun. You understand? Alright, I got the crafting bench. Hello? Whoa! Just ominous music for no reason. Oh, cool. We're running low on space. Ain't that a kick in the head? Oh. Ain't that a kick in the head? Do 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 do. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. As I said, quote. Ain't that a well, I mean, you know, the music ain't the song, but it's fitting the feels, the vibes. The vibes. I wonder how many things over the decades of humanity have been decided over good vibes. Probably a lot, now that I think about it. Alright. Now, I could spend the rest of this time trying to make this perfect. Are you kidding me? I just leave the town and it's already turning into night. Well, okay, well, we're just gonna have to live with that, I suppose. But, so now we got the tree farm. And now that means nothing, really. But it makes stuff easier for when we're building the warehouse. But today, we need to make some progress on digging that hole, because those diamonds ain't gonna mine themselves, I tell you what. So we're just gonna have to... Sorry. Oh shoot, right. Oh, Creeper's gonna be in the town. I gotta go! I don't want creepers to be inside of the town. That was a mistake on account of it made me slower. They're gonna be in the houses. Because villagers have not invented interior lighting decorations yet. You know, for the time being, I don't really need to, I mean, no, I can't do that. Okay. Here, I'm just going to start setting up, oh, hey, how you doing? Here, because this is already filled and whatnot, let me start filling in this area, you know? So we don't have a falling hazard, I suppose, is what I'm saying is here, but mostly because I don't know what to do with this space. Okay. That's another surprise for me for later. Don't tell future me. But where do we want to put the warehouse? I feel like it would make more sense to put it right here, right? So long as it's not, like, in the way of anything in the town itself. Let's see if I can't pull this off. No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, no, there's nothing over here, so we can remove the hill and put the warehouse on this side of town. Or alternatively, we put the warehouse over there, because that would be easier to set up a rail system. As like a bit of a rail. Well, either way, I need to set up some chests somewhere, so we're just gonna start setting them up right here, right? And I'm gonna take my bed with me. It's not like my bed has any like significance right now, so because I'm not gonna respawn in this world. Shush. Alright, we're gonna keep that on me at all times. I'm gonna take the 2 chests I crafted. Right, there. Okay, cool. Alright, well. And then we're gonna get to work. I think... it's probably a good use of the wood to make a couple more chests. Yeah, so... okay. Yeah, this should do for right now. So we're gonna have this, the cobblestone. Actually, let's make some on one more set. Alright. Because we're gonna be making a lot of stuff. Oh. So we're gonna have everything else in here. Yes. We're going to have... so this is just going to be literally everything else that won't fit somewhere else. Then we're going to have dirt in here and dirt light objects. Dirt light, yes. I'm going to have this down here. Okay, bread too. And then here's going to be cobblestone. So that's the plan. Okay, we're going to want some pickaxes for sure. For sure. I'm going to want them to be stone. I'm probably going to want one more shovel at least. No, I'll make 2 of each, because we'll have the stone. We'll have the stone to do it better, so. Okay, and then put that over here. I don't have any more coal, so hopefully as we get mining, we're going to get more coal, because these are all the torches I have. I might have to make charcoal, but that's fine. We'll be able to complete another thing on the list, everybody. Wow. Yeah, no, that list ain't getting too complete until I have the resources to actually start grinding it down. Actually, no, right. The charcoal won't count until it's in the center of the world spot. Alright, and it's how many? I think it's like literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And we're waiting till we get into a multiple of 4, so like 62 here. So we're gonna want to go down, but we're gonna want to go. We have a long ways to go, basically. So, you come here often? Yeah. Down in the hole. Ah, man. You know, that might be an interesting idea to do. Like, the chat messages are like, people can give me prompts and I have to improvise a story or something. And there's another thing that's just like, because like, I'm not the most original person. I don't know if it's copyrighted by the Mr. Oh, wonderful stuff, but by Professor Markiplier. But that was something like in 20 whenever they did the tour. I think it was 2018, 2019. But Change, oh, that was such fun watching. And so like I could literally have that as an option, like in chat. It's an option to like what is it? To give me a prompt to do, and I'll start acting out or pretending to do a scene or a monologue or something, and then and then people on chat can vote change, and life can be painful. Life can be painful, life can be a scream, life can be nothing than morbidly entertaining. Let's use dirt. Well, at least we got more coal. That's the coal problem. I guess not resolved or solved, but you know, it's not the same as it was. So each step is 6. Great, great, good, great, and good. Okay, I knew about that shovel. I knew I was gonna need another shovel. Look at me go. I've never seen one of those original spooky movies, you know, like Friday the 13th or something. Never seen one of them, oddly enough. 6. Okay, so that means this next one is the one down. Oh, wait, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. But this one's also 6, right? 1, 2. It would be strange if it wasn't. Yeah, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is 6. Boop. And then we'll add like frames around later, like what we got up here. But right now we don't have the resources or the materials or the will or the whims to do it. So, and here's where, because we were so busy digging that stupid hole farther away over there for our tree farm, it gets slow. I wonder if I could make a normal tree farm in this version of the game. It'd probably have a very low yield, but I think it's, oh, well, no, well, there's options. Because so long as I'm able to get the tree stuff back, should be workable. We'll see. Items don't float to the top of the tree. They get slid along by the water, but they don't float to the top, which is underwhelming. But you know. Oh, am I? No, I'm not out of bread. I just replaced it with dirt because I'm a fool. There you go. Oh wait, what am I doing? Well, maybe I should just. Should I just leave it as cobble? I should probably put it in as cobblestone so I don't accidentally just mine it like I did just then into there. Alright. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Oh no. I haven't watched Coraline in a good while. I want to start building like a DVD collection of movies because like what is it? They keep jumping around the stupid like to every you need like what $60 a month to actually be able to watch what you want to watch when you want to watch it if it's not like it's not made by Disney or something or whatever. Because they just keep like changing whoever owns the exchanging out the rights at like during the holidays. So like you can't watch all the movies that you want because they keep changing where the movie's at. Happened mid-season with mid-holiday season with A Christmas Story. My parents loved that movie. You know, in today's day and age, there are parts of it that may not be. Oh, shucks. Well, everybody in that town is dead. I was not paying attention to the time. Oopsie. Anyway. La-di-da-da-dee. Well, that's a problem that we're just gonna have to handle when we get up there. Hopefully I get gold soon and then and that problem becomes a lot more manageable, but whatever. Not yet anyway, not yet. We can't manage our problems yet. There we go. We're digging a hole. Yes, this is what I promised. Yes, yes. Shouted from the rooftops. I'm not a liar. I did promise work on the hole, and here we are digging the hole. Now, it's not as nearly a steep hole as what we'd like to get to, but it is nevertheless a hole. What's a movie trailer? At the end of the day, what is a movie trailer? Like, you know, they go, in a world where there's only 2 detectives that can solve this crime. And one of the detectives is a burnt out washout and the other one's a rookie. And in this world where crime is rampant everywhere. And then, like, cue, like, the police detectives, like, beating somebody up in an interrogation room. And breaking the law themselves, you know. In a world. Where are the other monies going, you know? And they try to give an homage to other crime movies or whatever. Does that count as a crime movie? I think it does. After all, what is Batman if it ain't crime going on in Gotham, right? Really, at the end of the day, who is Batman if not some rich dude dressed up to fight crime in Gotham? Just some rich rando. I've said it once, I've said it again, I'll say it 20 more times until my point is made. Alright, Batman does have a superpower, he's super rich. Right? I'm not crazy. Alright? The way they handle it, like in the comics and whatnot. He can do anything with his will. Just about anything achievable by Superman's super strength. Give Batman enough time because he has the money, and it will be done with Wayne branding all over it. That's another thing. Alright, well, okay. And another thing, like, I'm about to go off on a rant, but that is something that, like, I wonder if they have, like, a comic definition for it. But what happens if, like, I don't know, Lucius Fox just one day isn't paying attention and accidentally, like, brands one of Batman's things with the Wayne logo on it, and they're like, and the villains are like, huh, what the heck? This guy just shops at Wayne. How dare he? He's supporting Wayne Enterprises. What's Batman's stance on unions? So, I shouldn't delve that far into it. I know I'm making jokes right now, but that feels like something that could easily, like, pivot into a political diatribe for like for somebody's future, like, analysis to like misinterpret. Why do I think I'm important enough for that? I don't know. Anyway, feels like something I should avoid, so I'm not gonna go that far. I do know there's like a DuckTales where Scrooge McDuck loses his memory and becomes a union leader against his own company. And so the strike he set up himself is the thing that forces him begrudgingly to that forces future, like, him when he gets his memory back to do the thing, because he, like, forgets about his time as the union leader. I don't know what's going on with the DuckTales comics, but that was a plot line. Hey, a Spider. Hello, Mr. Spider. Or Ms. Spider. Listen, it's 2025. Who knows? And whose job and whose right is it to judge? We don't know what the Spider's got going on in their life. I surely am in no position to make such determinations about the Spider. I haven't even talked to them. They're right there. I feel a bit awkward, so I'm just gonna awkwardly build this. Anyway. Taken out of context, that might have implications, but whatever. I stream scrubbed myself once, I can do it again. This time, I already did every time I felt like it was an awkward moment that I wasn't comfortable with because I felt awkward. So, I'll just do it again. I'll spend another couple of months. Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? Yeah, whatever. Aha! We can get ourselves an iron pickaxe and an iron shovel. Not that we need an iron shovel, but we can. Do 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 do. Oh. Alright, well, let's try to make use of what we got, and hopefully, if we're lucky, we can get ourselves enough iron to not waste a piece of coal, but Or if we're impatient, we can just get this done right away. But I'd rather not waste. It's not like we're wasting time. It's not like this is wearing down on my soul. Every single day that passes mining with a stone pickaxe drives me closer and closer to the brink of losing my sanity. Wasn't it the stone pickaxe that we invented the iron pickaxe to get rid of? Was it not the fate of the stone pickaxe to just be a stepping stone for bigger and better tools? And yet here I am, utilizing it so carelessly, so hatefully, so spitefully does it mock me with its slower times of mining various materials. Disgusting. Anyway. Is there a way to be able to stack Is there a way to be able to stack mining stuff so one tool takes the brunt of it, right? Hold on, let me see if I can't. Oh my goodness. We can have an infinite tool. Do you understand? We can have an infinite iron pick. We can have an infinite diamond pickaxe. It doesn't matter much here because we're still gonna burn through it. But, like, hear me out. We make wooden pickaxe, right? We have a diamond pickaxe. And we melt through the stuff, and we use the last hit with the wooden pickaxe. Yeah. It's foolproof. Might be a bit annoying to how I have to, like, put where I place my fingers on my keyboard to do that. But it's possible, is it not? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hello again, friend of the friend I knew you were. I haven't seen that movie in full. It's really good. Alright, well now we have enough so it's not wasting a thing. You're just standing there ominously. Are you the G-Man? What would you want next, Miss Vance? There's only two ways this can end, and in both of them, you die. Somebody made like a... Not Ash Ketchum, hold on. Somebody made like a... Like a Duke Nukem. There you go. Like parody of that moment. Real funny moment. I do like the shorter roofs in this like version of the things. It does make it feel a lot more claustrophobic and mysterious. I do like that. La-di-da. La-di-do. I'm gonna have to harvest a lot of wheat soon. Oh, that's another thing I probably want to work on is getting like a, what is it? Properly getting like a farmland area work going. You know. I think it should be on the opposite end of town of the tree farm. To be honest, or maybe, I don't know. Which would make more sense? I guess so long as it would surround the area, it would make sense, right? Logistically speaking. Could surround the area. I'm just making noises, really. Because this stuff ain't too fun unless you're making noises. You know what I mean? You absolutely know what I mean. I'm kidding. Who am I kidding here? You know what I mean. You get what I'm saying. You understand what I'm putting down? Green bean. I'm not gonna go that too deep into like digging out to this. I'm just gonna do enough so I can place with stone. Herpty derpty. Alright. Well, yeah, no, I'm not worrying any more about this gravel patch than I have to, because that would take forever. Is that, would it be cheating for me to like basically use golden pickaxes are known to be faster than diamond. I could use the exploit I just kind of discovered today to have like an infinite thing. I don't need to dig all the, whatever, I'm digging the gravel. It don't matter. Okay. I wonder if that carries on to this day. The like little exploit you can do where you can switch tools real fast and you don't waste it. Would that be cheating? I mean, literally the only limits on this thing that stop me from actually doing anything really is my own limits. But I have to set some limits, right? Or else it just stops being fun. It just starts being like one of those, they go into creative and they set it all up for themselves to go for it, and ugh. I don't know. Loses the authenticity, man. Yeah, whatever. I mean, this isn't even a challenge series. I mean, I guess you could qualify this as a bit of a challenge series, but it's quite an achievable challenge. It just takes time. That's just the main thing. Time with those you love. I don't love this thing, but you know, it's a cool way to phrase the sentence. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. One day I'll be bulletproof. That's not how the song goes, but one day, maybe. If I just, if I keep building up an immunity to bullet, that's sad. Ah, boy. La da da, la da dee. This music's quite nice to me. Alright, bed, sleepy time. I think their like channel name is Little Bit of Alice, but I want to see like because there was an animation of like a Game Grumps. I think at the time the channel's name was Pixel Pit, but basically they made an animation of like Game Grumps, but like Game of Thrones. They're like, it's pretty funny. I want to watch it. That's what I'm gonna do right after we're done here. I'm gonna watch it. After we're done with this hole in the ground. Well, alright. Okay, I'm gonna no, you know what, I'll leave it up to a vote. That's what I'll do. Every time I discover an exploit, we'll leave it up to a vote. Yeah. So it's not gonna happen now. But when I have that capability, we'll leave it up to the masses to determine whether or not the said exploit can be used. Oh. Well, we just have more and more iron. But no, I'm not gonna abuse that right now. As of today, for right now. Even though it's a video games. Even though it largely doesn't matter in the grand scheme of the reality in which we live. It would ruin it a little bit for me. You know, the slow grind for progress. Because half the fun of this for me is that it's, you know, we're slowly building up to it, you know? That is something that I appreciate in a lot of games. Like, that is something that, like, I guess kind of, Fallout New Vegas did, like, what is it? Really am, like, leading up to this, but this was something that, but Fallout New Vegas plays it off differently. But Fallout 4, one of the things that just kind of started to take me out of it after thousands of hours was just the whole thing of you, the hero, or like I guess it didn't feel like you were in the wasteland and had to react with all the stuff. It felt more like you were just like a force moving through it. Or not a force, but like you were the protagonist. I appreciate games where like what is it? Where like throughout the narrative, it's not just you're the vault dweller. You're like your reputation is built. Your reputation is like over time. Like you start as a loser, and whatever reputation you end up with at the end of the story isn't just right away like you the hero. It's more like you're useful. You're useful. We'll keep you around. You know. And I do understand that like it's in RPGs. It's like kind of inevitable to that like your character can have like be basically a power fantasy character. But I like the way it's played off in Fallout New Vegas because it's what is it? Not everybody's gonna connect the dot like between somebody who just keeps changing stuff and like with how commonplace well not commonplace but like you know Pit Boys are. They're an uncommon sight, but not an impossible sight for just some rando to have. And like you're what is it? But like, and you're largely an unknown. Maybe you can like do stuff. Maybe you're like another mercenary or whatnot that can like survive. But as far as being known as the person, what is it? What is it? It's not initially like people start telling tales of you across the wasteland. You know? Not quite yet, anyway. But I do appreciate that, like the Fallout New Vegas kind of makes you feel more like a bit of just another person in the wasteland than the person of the wasteland, you know? I appreciate it more. But no, alright, where I was going with all of this was I appreciate games where it's, again, more of a... well, I just keep mining them. Where it is much more of a moment of a build-up, you know? But, Alright. Well, that's our last stone pickaxe. Jeezums. Okay. Practically have a full inventory here. How you doing over there? 1, 2, 3. Set another thing to go, and while that's going on, we're gonna just put the cobblestone away. Okay. Gonna put the dirt products away. Gonna put the flint and this away. We can use the coal and sure. We'll keep the iron on us. But we do need some more wood because we're gonna be making some shovels and a pickaxe, and several pickaxes really. Boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop, boo-boo. Okay, there we go. And I think it would be worthwhile to spend the rest of the iron on, what is it? Oh shoot, I need to start collecting more wheat. I gotta go around town. Did you see that? I'm not the only one that saw that, right? But now I need to go around town and collect all the wheat. Let me see how much space I have over there actually. To start actually building, well, okay. I suppose I didn't really think this part through, because I don't have a door over here. But boop-a-doop-a-doop, 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 boop. I actually am very limited on space over here. I could have a docks over here. Unfortunately I put the mine over there, so we're just gonna have to put the farming area into the forest here, which doesn't make the most sense, but it'll do. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's the most drastic thing ever, right? Well, no, I mean, it's just the way it is. It's where I put the stuff. I wasn't thinking when I put it down. Well, I really wanted to put the thing in the plains anyway, so it is what it is. It do what it do, you know? So when I forget what update it is where they, where like just simply where you have to be jumping to ruin it. But will they jump randomly? Or is it only to get over a ledge? Because if they only get over a ledge, then we could do something like, I guess, like this, like a oak log surrounding area to prevent, what is it? So that, like, we can have villagers walking through the fields, but it's not, like, trampling the crops around the corners, right? We could do something like that. Sleepy time, sleepy time. Alright, it's in my inventory. Cool. Cool beans. Neato! Alright. Hold on. Let me check something. Music. Okay, good. I know what I'm doing. For a second there, I was worried that the music was muted. But no, it's fine. It's good. I'll put the seeds in here. Yes, I stole the seeds. They're in that house if you can open the chest. But farewell and so long. How you doing? I'll make 2 more pickaxes, because that seems like the more, more useful use of my resources here. And we're going to finally make ourselves some iron armor. armor. You know, I've never actually ever in my life built a full suit of leather armor, yet here we are. I would have just gone straight to iron, but I suppose we can't really make that what is it? Take that risk, you know, when we're playing with the stakes this high. All right, plop, plop, plop. Jeez, I'm okay. Wait, why did I do that? Eh, whatever. So I have. La di da, la di da, la di da da dee dee da. La di da, la di da, la di dum da dum da doo. Hey, hey, I'm mining coal today. I know, we gotta get a bit, significantly, I forget how much deeper, but for me to be comfortable, but we gotta get deeper, basically. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be annoying, but whatever. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've got nothing to do but dig a hole. That's a lie. I've got plenty to do. I just don't wanna do it right now. And I'm dedicating time to digging a hole for some reason. For some reason. Right. La da 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 dee la la da 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 dee. All right. Do I leave this in for like the aesthetic? We'll see. We'll see. You know, I'm not gonna worry too much about it right now. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I'll fill in the holes if they come to the ground. But I won't be too bothered by them in the sky. How about them apples, huh? How about those apples? Maybe this ain't the worst thing in the world, you know? Because I can still put it right there. Right? Boom. It looks fine to me. I'm not gonna worry about details. We need to get down to diamond level. And we need to get down there soon. Chisms. Hold on, let me get a look at it from the up top here to make sure it's, what is it? It can be utilized. I can do this. I can work with this. Yes. Yes, now how is it looking behind the thing? Because I know there's a river not too far away, which is what I'm worried about. Yeah, that would be a problem. Oh shoot. Oh no, not again. Okay. Okay, well. No. 62 is where the stuff happens. Okay. Now how deep do we go? What's that like? We'll say it goes down to 42. Ugh. It's a bit too deep for my tastes. Oh, no, not that one. Okay. Okay, so we're at what, Z27 is when the problem happens? Ugh. Ooh. What the? Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. Ugh. Stop. Just stop. Settle down, okay? Settle down. Oh my gosh, we're there. Okay. So that's gonna cause problems of its own. Let's see. Then how many? Let me do math, because it's 4 each. It's 4 per layer. And we want the roof to have plenty of space. Oh wait, no. Right, okay. So we're quickly approaching the problem. Well, we'll keep going. I don't think we're gonna have enough space before we get to that lake. So I might just be filling in a lake again, which I'm not gonna do. Call me crazy, but I have bad memories of filling in a lake. Got me insane. But that doesn't seem like something I want to do again. So we'll keep at what we're doing. And I mean, hopefully it's not that bad. Because what I want to do is I want to make a big dome, right? How many blocks do I need to get away with that? How many blocks would I need to get away with that? How many blocks would I need? I feel like 8 or 10 of a room height to give off the effect that I'd like. Oh shoot. Well, nothing to do but to just keep digging. hope nothing creeping crawls its way in here. So just have to keep our eye on that there. Wait, I have a solution for this. We're just not going to think about it. Not even spiders can get in here. We're not going to think about it. We're not going to worry about the outside world. So I'm going to want, like, so when I get down to the whole area again, what I want to do... Okay. Yeah, what I want to do is I want it to be like a dome over like we have the center like shaft, of course, mine shaft. But I want it to be like a dome over it, right? It's been mined out or dug out and whatnot, so it's not just literally that hole in the ground. So it's a bit more grandiose, you know? But it seems like the way fate has us, I'm not going to give up digging in this direction. Well, maybe I should. Hold on, maybe I should. Because think about it. I can give up digging in this direction. We get this entire area, or, you know, I can even just start digging in the other direction. Outside of town. Like away from town. I've already made a lot of progress here, so I'm not going to give that, oh shoot, I should have done it that way. Well, because I'm not draining a lake again, so we're gonna keep going this way, because I seem to be mining out more iron than, that I'm expending here, so this is at least good for resource gathering. But we might just not have enough. I should have surveyed the space I was digging out before. Hopefully it's not going to be too much of a problem. I mean, unless I'm willing to terraform an entire area. Because the vibes would be off. The vibes! Well, I'm just going to keep digging until day breaks. Yeah. And then we'll reevaluate this location. Because I've already made decent progress in it, which sucks. We're having to do this, but it is what it is. This is why you plan ahead, because your brain won't if you just decide on a location and a direction, you might just end up doing yourself in. Killing a project before it's even gotten off the ground because you're such a fool. Anyway. Well, maybe I can repurpose this area, but it certainly feels like it's not going to work out for me. This large patch of dirt is suspicious, by the way. Never mind, it's not suspicious anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, 6. Ooh. Oh, well. We don't gotta worry about none of that now, do we? Alright. Man. Yeah, I'll keep playing until day breaks, but... Let's see. Ooh, you know what would be a good idea if I dig straight up? Yes, perfect idea. But, like, seriously. Because then it would tell me, like, how bad it is. I mean, I'm gonna keep mining because I might get some more iron as I go down, but... That sucks. That sucks. That really sucks. That's unfortunate, too. I mean, unless, of course, I'm willing to completely, like, I guess, okay. Here's my headset right now. I'm in between if I just roll with Minecraft logic, or if I want to apply real-life logic to it, right? Because Minecraft logic, it shouldn't be it should be no problem, right? Having a mine beneath an ocean, right? However, in real life logic, that would be a big problem, especially if you're not mining under the ocean, and especially if you're doing, like, I don't know, medieval time mining. That'd be a big problem. But in Minecraft, it wouldn't be too big of a deal because, again, you don't have to worry about, like, structural integrity or, like, water tables, right? So I don't know. I don't know if I end this pursuit and go at a different direction, or if I just continue. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, hey, it's day. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna dig straight up. How much iron did I grab? I got a decent amount. Well, it's not an incredibly impressive amount, but it is the amount that I have, so... Okay. Oh, rude. What, are you serious? Incredibly rude, but, like, we're literally about to reach this problem. I don't know if we're deep enough. Dang. Okay, well. Oh, well, didn't expect that. Okay. Okay, Hey, we got gunpowder finally. Okay. I'll keep... Well, no, it's not gonna matter much. Okay. Let's see how bad it is. 47 is at the bottom here. Yeah, no, we're not gonna make it. Because we'd have to get down to 38 by, or not 30, yeah. We'd have to get down to like already 20 something for what I have planned by the time we get to, what, negative 16, negative 17? And at the rate we're going, we're not gonna make it. So, shoot. Well then, that's tragic. Yeah, no, this, oh my goodness. I'm such a fool because this whole area, this is why you survey. This is why you survey the land you're about to use. So we can't do over there. The only two places that would make sense are over there and this direction. So let's hold a bit of a survey, a tiny survey. Tiny survey. We're running over time, but that's fine. Tiny survey. Okay. We have a lake. But it doesn't seem like this lake's adding up to actual water yet. How are we looking over here? Okay, we got the river there. That's the river that's always been around, so we should be, yeah. No, I should have started in this direction. Ow. Alright, well, we're gonna just board up the hole. Alright, I don't need to worry about that. I might want to worry about this. Oh, I've already been down there? What? Okay. Guess I've already been down there. But I guess, oh, you know, this might have been the way I came in. But, oh, there's stuff. I'm not gonna worry about that. We'll worry about that later. But, well, we made decent progress with you. Well, I guess now we know for sure we're not bright enough down here. Hi. There you go. Thank you. Now I can finally use the iron one. Well, that's tragic. I'm just gonna grab some wood. We're gonna board it off. Condemn the building. Maybe we could add to the flavor of the land, but nah. Boy. Well, that's just real sad. We're gonna... Oh, right. Oh. Cool. Rotten flesh, spider eye, arrow, steel, bone, seeds, flour, coal. We do have a lot of coal. That's a good thing that came out of this. But let's work on what's gonna look like an appropriate condemned sign, huh? Now we're gonna want to make a sign. Alright, there we go. Oops. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. Okay. I think it would feel... You know, I don't think it would be too bad to just leave it like a bit like this. Is this that bad? no, that might work. Could stairs underneath it maybe give it a little bit more something something? No. Okay, we'll just do this. Do this. No, condemned is, what is it? Not out of service. What's a word that would mean, not operational strat? No, not foreclosed. Condemned, maybe, but that's more for buildings. Discontinued, there we go. Discontinued. Not structurally sound. Is that how you spell structurally? I'm kind of making a fool of myself for what the... Oh. Okay. Well, not making a fool of myself, but STR. Yeah, not structurally sound. Okay, cool. Well, I guess that can add to some lore. Where do we want to stop off as I get that thing going, huh? Where do we get the list checked off, even though we didn't do much today? Whatever. Yeah, let's do this. I liked the roof. Something to give you to watch while I do this. Okay. Alright, so. Okay. Boom. Alright, let's get ourselves opening to the little listicle here. Maybe one day I'll be able to, like, oh, oops, I didn't save it properly this time. Nice. Cool. I don't know if anything's missing. Who knows? But collection, right, we're waiting on that for later. Let's see what else we got. Achievements, we didn't get anything. Construction, we're not really working on any construction here. Especially not now. Oh, well, I mean, I guess we did do some farms. Farm. What do we got for farm? Tree, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna mark these down. Yeah, we got some farms going. There you go. Crafting. Okay. I'm gonna sort these. Okay, we're gonna just do crafting. Smelting? No, we only did iron. Well, smelting might be easier to manage. Hold on. We did do iron, so goody. Okay, crafting. Cool. What? Whatever. Let me see. Bread. We did. Oh no, I already crafted bread, chest, clay, clock. Probably actually really nothing. I mean, I got iron shovel. No, I already got iron shovel. Cheers. Ooh, we did just make a sign. Look at that. And it's turning night, so we're just gonna have to go down. And Rupluski. Oop. There. Okay. Alright. I don't know if the guy wants back into the town, but sorry, Bubs, you made your choices. Okay. No, well, yeah, you keep seeing that anyway. Okay. So, let's see. Stone axe. Stone shovel. We did make a stone shovel. We made many of those. There you go. Torch. With coal. Yes. Can't believe I forgot that. Wooden shovel, wooden planks. We didn't make wooden shovel though. No dyes. We don't make dyes here. We believe in positive vibes, not dying. La 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 la. Okay. Well, seems to me to be the only few things we did. Did we do any discovery? I don't think so. We're gonna sort this that way, yeah. No. No. We've seen some caves. No, no. Not really anything. Ocean bottom? I don't know if that counts as us going to the ocean bottom, so I'm not going to count that because we didn't go to the deepest depth. Experience. It hasn't rained at all. Oh, right. I said I'd do VOD. Ugh. To count the days. Whatever. We're going to have to just check the VOD. And we haven't even checked the moon cycle. It's another VOD thing. Whatever. Saturation, hunger of all sorts. Okay. Yes, we have experienced natural regeneration. That's a bit of a lie. Oh my gosh. Right, level, that's what I was talking about. Level, what is this? 2 billion, 36 mil, or, well, no. 203 million and 609,311 is the maximum level since the beginning of the game, as far as my research. Whatever. Point is, we're not doing that. No. Being in a wall. No. Void. No. Falling. Yes. We have fallen. Cramming. No. Mob attack. Yes. Thorns. Magic. Starvation. These are all damage types. Being on fire. Fire contact. Oh, we've listened to some of the songs, but we haven't listened to all the songs, so I'm not going to count that. Oh, we did do some air stuff. Alright, I'm going to have to just check the VOD for the lower ones, because I'm pretty sure we got down to at least half, but... Okay. Okay, farming. We did harvest tree stuff, so goody. There we go. I have no planting. I must have gotten lazy around this point. Okay. Well, there's that. Mobs. I have slain many. But mostly just people on the surface, so... No lures yet. No looting of a lot of stuff really yet. Damaged by. We have been damaged by all of these fools, so that's good. Collecting various stuff. Oh, right, I don't know if I can collect them. I haven't collected anybody else. Okay, usage. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Why'd I do this to myself? As fuel. Coal as fuel, yes. We have eaten bread. We have eaten steak. Nothing else. Goody goody. Did we do... we did dig many things with a stone shovel. Good. Good for me. Okay. We did use a stone axe. We've already done that. We haven't used an iron axe. Oddly enough. Iron pickaxe. What? We have not used an iron pickaxe to attack an enemy. Crazy as it sounds. And have not committed arson yet. Okay. Locations. And that's just stuff for later. Alright, well. Hey. Alright, now let's try to end this off on where the screenshot for the next episode's gonna be, huh? I think there's no place better to do it than right here. Actually, no, before we do that, I'm gonna plant the trees that we got. Well, at the very least, we do have iron. That's good. That's something, right? You and you. Cool. How you doing? Plop, 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 and plop. Alright, well. It's like, oh, did we not set it off to go? Oh, we didn't. Hee. Alright. There we go. Give me 2 of thems. Alrighty then. What? Oh. Cool. That's gonna be fun. Anyway. I think I gotta wait till night now. Well, ain't that just tragic? You can't get a yard ahead until someone shoves it to the other side of the field. Can it be night already? I don't want my shame to be immortalized in the light. Alright, well. Hold on, let me... Actually, you know what? Pretty better, probably. That probably works better. Oop. There we go. Alright, everybody. Well. It seems like the time is now, the end is now, for us to finish off our lovely time together. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for joining yourself today. That's really unfortunate, the way this is gone, but This is why you always. That's gonna be my next time. My next like stream title. This is why you always survey your project locations. But we have no excuses. So I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're having a lovely evening, night, or day. And I will talk to you later. Let's get this music back. Are we back up? No, a bit too loud. Okay, now we're back up. Goodbye.